Hello friends, I welcome all of you into my new course Cisco SD-WAN Viptela. Viptela is a company which Cisco has acquired few years ago and they were doing really well, and Cisco was struggling to stay in the market because its competitors were taking lead in this SD-WAN solution. So Cisco acquired it, which is an intelligent decision. If you remember, in 1990s they acquired Catalyst. So we saw switches like Catalyst switches. They used to be Cat OS. This is a good way to stay in the market because if you don't have intelligence, then buy the intelligence if you have money. And Cisco is a largest vendor in the field of network. So now we are moving towards virtualized world. So Cisco is doing its level best to stay in the market. So SD-WAN, software defined WAN. WAN means a network which is used to connect different IP subnets, IPv4 or IPv6. So here we are not talking about LAN. LAN means same broadcast domain. So if you want SD solution for LAN, then you have to think of SDN. That is ACI, which is a Cisco's approach towards SDN, application centric infrastructure, that works on Nexus 9000 series devices, ACI fabric. This one will totally be on WAN. So I'll give you overview because the fundamental of SD-WAN is same for all vendors. They want to simplify the WAN. After that I'll talk about Viptela. But let's get started. First thing, I have already explained you, it means software defined wide area network. Second point, it simplifies the WAN. Actually what happens in traditional WAN, if there are 50 routers, it would mean you have to log in into each router to configure, set up the routing policies like routing protocols, BGP, OSPF, whatever, route maps, access list, quality of service. On each router you have to configure these things, and if an issue comes in, you have to log in into each router. So that takes time. That requires a lot of administrative overhead. It takes a lot of time when problem occurs. So business is really affected. With this SD-WAN solution, we are able to centralize the control plane. So there is centralized server that we will be using. That is why I mentioned it. It simplifies the WAN by using centralized control function to secure and intelligently direct traffic across network. First thing is we have to manage the WAN routers from a single place, and once routers are managed, we also want to manage the traffic. And nowadays in COVID time, what is happening, users are working from home. The moment they switch on the laptop, they connect to VPN, and then what happens? Their laptops automatically connect to SaaS applications like Office 365, the emails. So there's a lot of load of emails that occur on the network. So you want to efficiently manage the congestion. So third point, it uses software to control the connectivity, management and services across branch routers and cloud instances. See, routers can be physical or cloud instance. So software will be used to manage the connectivity between these routers. Actually what this SD-WAN does, it forms an overlay tunnel between the routers. Only then the connectivity and management will happen from a single place. Centralized means only the control plane will be centralized. I'll talk about it in a while. Okay, now let's talk about the fourth point, which says it decouples the control plane from the data plane or the forwarding plane of the WAN router. So actually each device has two planes. One is control plane and second one is data plane. Data plane means your actual hardware fabric through which the data will move. Control plane is CPU, which manages your router, your routing policies, routing protocols, SSH, Telnet, SNMP, SMTP, and if you have a switch, then STP, spanning tree protocol. But since we are talking about WAN, so all of the routing protocols will be managed by control plane. So what we are doing with this SD-WAN is that we are taking away the control plane from the routers and centralizing it. If you have 100 routers, so 100 control planes will be centralized. So all your intelligence will reside in a single server. That is the purpose of this SD-WAN. Fifth point, it has simplified the way the organizations connect to their branch routers, and this has also helped us utilizing the traffic. Nowadays SaaS applications are really popular. There's huge traffic of data. And since users are sitting at home, so they're also collaborating using Skype kind of applications. So there's the voice traffic, and video traffic is used whenever interviews are conducted by the companies for hiring new employees. You don't want to get into a situation when there is a slowness in the network. So you want effective traffic management. Last point, SD-WAN will support all type of physical connections, whether it is MPLS, your 4G or internet. All this management will be very simple. Now let's talk about the sixth point. We can also do load sharing across multiple physical links of any type, any sort. Actually, we want to effectively manage our bandwidths. I'll give you one scenario, like let's say you have two internet links, one is active and one is standby. When you have two links, it means you are paying for both links, and since you are using it as active standby will not pass any traffic until the primary ones fail. So ultimately it's a loss of resources because you're not utilizing that link, right? So with the help of this SD-WAN, you can do load sharing as well. So if you have two links, like one link in Delhi, other link in Mumbai, you can still do load sharing. The load sharing can be done between any type of links like MPLS, internet links, and between 4G link and MPLS. The main purpose of SD-WAN is to do WAN simplification by lowering cost, because everything will be centralized, so the cost to operate and manage the WAN will be much less, right? Bandwidth efficiency, because you can do load sharing, you can effectively manage all of your internet links or MPLS links. Seamless on-ramp to the cloud. On-ramp means access to the cloud, because we are using cloud-based SaaS applications, so the application's performance will be enhanced, and also there will not be any security breach or data privacy issues. Means no sacrifice of security. This is the main fundamental of SD-WAN, because traffic is efficiently managed, so it will be able to deliver optimal application performance under any type of network condition or congestion or outage. And remember one thing, if you have only one link and if it goes down, of course there will be outage. So you have to use multiple links, but it will effectively and efficiently manage those links. And it is very intelligent as well. So if there are any congestion changes or performance degradation happening anywhere, it will automatically come to know. So it will adapt to the changes automatically, so that there is no performance issue with any type of applications. And at the last, it provides zero touch provisioning. Power on the device, it will automatically form overlay tunnel. Okay, so you will see these things once I move forward. It was just an overview, nothing tough. It is only for WAN, centralizing the control plane. All of the control planes will be managed from single server, and any type of physical links are supported. Load sharing can be done. Mainly is for voice, data and video traffic management. Troubleshooting is very easy. As soon as we move ahead, we will have more understanding of the SD-WAN. But this was overview so that you get good idea about it. Okay friends, thank you so much.